Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I am Brittany, aka Beautifoles. If you follow me on Instagram, now that they have those question things, I've really been loving them. And so I asked, what do you guys want to see on my page? What do you guys want to see, like as far as content goes? And someone responded, not everyday natural makeup. Okay, so I definitely felt called out because, let's face it, that's just been my whole aesthetic lately. My whole thing has been less is more, just kind of enhanced beauty. But I guess there's a time and a place for everything, and if I want to keep creating different content, I can't just do the same thing over and over. So although I did feel a little bit called out, because this is somebody who I don't know personally. So if it was someone I knew personally, then I would have been like, shots fired. But I don't know them personally, so I was like, okay, maybe I do the same thing over and over again. I don't know. It's just so hard to get away from what you are comfortable with. But regardless, this is my not so everyday super glam makeup. It's still super pretty, super neutral, earthy tones that I love, but definitely not something that you're gonna throw on to go to the grocery store, unless that's your vibe. Regardless, this is the look we are going to create today. If you would like to learn how I achieved this look, please keep watching. If you liked what you saw, you know the deal. Give it a big thumbs up below, subscribe below, comment below. If you have any requests for future videos, go ahead and leave that down in the comment section below as well. And let's get right into the tutorial. Be sure to follow me on all of my social before you get out of here, and I'll see you guys at the end. Bye. Okay, so first I just need to pin this piece of hair back before it's like in my face the entire time. First, I really love using the Bravo conditioning primer, just because when it dries, my brows are nice and separated. It's easier to fill in. Next, I'm going to take my Benefit Precisely My Brow in the shade 4, and I'm just going to fill in my brows. Then I'm going to take my Derma E Vitamin C Micellar Water, and this is just a more natural way to like carve out and clean up your brows. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the tip of the Q-tip, and just as if I was going to carve them out with concealer, I'm going to do the same thing and carve them out with this little swab. Next, I am going to pick up on my Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer, and this is in the shade 2N. Put some on my lid, and this is just going to even out my skin tone. And then I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and just blend it out. Next, I'm going to take the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and I am going to just set my eyelid. This way my eyeshadow doesn't crease at all. Okay, so I am going to take the Naked Petite Heat, and I am going to pick up on this shade right here, which is Hot Spell. And I'm just going to work this shade into my crease. Next, I'm going to take the NARS Atomic Bomb palette. This comes out on July 25th, and I am going to pick up on this brown shade right here. And again, I'm just going to kind of like go in windshield wiper motions as I like push it in the crease. Then with the NARS Mojave or Mojave or Mojave, however you pronounce it, I'm going to pick up on this brown color with the same brush. And I'm just going to start to pack it on my lid. Then with the same brush as before, without any added product, I'm just going to buff out my crease. Then from the same palette, I'm going to pick up on this shade right here. And I'm going to pack it onto my lid. Then I'm going to take this sparkly copper shade and I am just going to pat it on my lid. Then I'm going to go back in with this brown shade and just smoke out my outer corners. Next I'm going to take my MAC Brush Black Brush Stroke eyeliner and I'm just going to rim my upper lash line. And then I'm going to go back in with that brown and just smoke out my outer corners. Now I am going to go in with a makeup remover wipe and just clean up any fallout. Next I am going to put on a pair of Lily lashes in the style Lila. Now to move on to the face, I'm going to first start with my Dr. Brandt Pores No More. Next I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Foundation, and this is in the shade Linen. Now it's a little darker than my face skin, but as you can see, like, I'm tanner down here, so it's all going to blend and be okay. Next I am going to use my Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel, and I am going to warm up my skin. And now I'm going to go back in with my Laura Mercier. I'm so used to saying translucent setting powder. This is the Flawless Fusion Concealer. First, I am going to take like a long synthetic brush and just buff out the edges. And I'm going in downward motions. And now I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and just blend it out. Now I am just going to spray my face quickly. Now I'm going to go back in with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and I am just going to set my face. Now I am going to go in with Unleashed, which is this bronzing powder on this Atomic Blonde palette. The Atomic Blonde palette. And then I am just going to take my middle finger and kind of swirl it around in the bronzing powder, rub it together with my other middle finger, go at the tip of my nose and just drag up and down to contour my nose. What is glam without baking? I'm gonna take my beauty blender. I'm going to go right up against that nose contour and underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to go underneath my contour bronzer situation. Okay, so while I am baking, oh my gosh, I haven't baked underneath my eyes in ages. I don't even know why I stopped, but I just haven't. So I am going to line my waterline. This is a little too pointy for me. Okay, this is the e.l.f. Doesn't say what it is, but it is an e.l.f. eyeliner. Then I'm going to go back in with this shade right here, and I'm going to just buff out that eyeliner. Oh my god, I haven't worn eyeliner like this in probably like over a year. And then I am just going to pick up on, what is this? This is Last Call, and this is the Kylie Cosmetics brush. I'm just gonna go right under and kind of blend it out-ish, just to make it a little bit softer. Okay, now I am going to wipe away the under eye setting powder. Next, I'm going to add a little mascara. This is my favorite drugstore mascara, actually. It is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I'm just going to marry my false and real lashes together, just at the root of the lash, nothing crazy. It's also going to lift my natural lashes up to kind of like open my eyes a little bit more. Oh my gosh. Whoo! Okay, here's a lesson. If you ever poke yourself in the eye and your eyes feel like they're tearing, just breathe in through your nose and put a Q-tip on that inner corner. Now with the same brush that I used with the bronzer, I'm going to pick up on Gold Rush by Benefit. It's another one that smells so good. I need this in a perfume because I would wear it every day. I'm just going to smile a little bit and brush it back from the apples of my cheeks. And then with the same brush, just very lightly dust away that setting powder. And after the initial like product is off, I like to like extend it like above and below. It just makes it a little bit more like warming. Next, I am going to take the Kylie Cosmetics Salted Caramel Highlighter. Now I am going to take the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. Now I'm going to take MAC Strip Down for a lip liner. Next, I'm going to take the NYX Soft Lip Cream in Cairo or whatever it is. And I'm going to focus this color right in the center. And now I am going to take the Laura Mercier Lip Glass in Bear Baby. Thanks for watching, guys. You made it to the end. Like I said earlier, if you have any requests for future videos, go ahead and leave that down in the comment section below. Obviously, I want to give you the content that you want to see, like the person who said not everyday makeup tutorials. I hope this is okay for you. Regardless, I love you guys. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I'll see you later.